Hey everyone, what is going on? We're going to get started here in a sec. We'll get started here. Let's see. There I am. How's everybody doing today? How is everyone? Let's stop that nonsense. How is everyone doing today? Doing good here, doing good. Yeah, I see our boy got a special delivery in the mail though. See, he got a special package. I don't know, did UPS or FedEx or the good old post office deliver it? You see, he got a, well, you call it a glitter bomb in the mail. Ain't that just lovely? Sorry. Ain't that just lovely? Oh my God, I watched the video, the aftermath, where he's talking about it, and for some reason, I don't know why, some reason him and Sally are in the same room, and Sally's like, Chance, I don't have no clothes on. What on earth was that about? What was that about? Why was she in the same room with him if she was naked? And here he is with that camera. Oh, hold on. Gotta let the train go by. Yeah, jeez. I was just right by a freaking train tracks. About a block away. It was cool when I was a kid. I used to play on those same tracks. It's crazy. Crazy. Kids shouldn't play on railroad tracks, but we always did. Stupid thing to do. Kids are stupid. Yeah, but why was Sally naked in the room with Cyrax? You know, it's what they say. When Big Ed's away, Cyrax and Sally will play. Yeah. There's something going on behind the walls of the 339. Something's going on back there. I don't know what it is, but hey, it's something strange. Let's see what else we got here today. I was thinking I could just pull up some good pictures of the boy. Yeah, well, that ain't the boy. That's not him. That's Walmart. That's the Walmart I work at. Someone dropped a nuclear bomb on it. I don't know if you've seen that in the news. Someone nuked Walmart. But, yeah. Let's see. Let's find some good pictures of Cyrax. That's not what I'm looking for. And of course, now I can't find them. I should have this stuff ready. I never am ready. Okay, I found a baby picture of the boy. This is an exclusive. This is an exclusive. You won't find this anywhere else. You won't find this in any Facebook group, on any YouTube video. I got this picture of Cyrax when he was a baby, just a, a baby, still in the hospital. Be ready. There he is. Check it out. Some nurse holding him. You demonic little bastard. Look at it. You claw hands. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's him, all right. That's him. You've seen it here first, people. You've seen it here first. Here's another one. I can see now why Sally chose to bring him home and raise him as her own. I can see why. I mean, look at that. Look at that beautiful little guy. These are actually, it's from a movie called It's Alive. It was back in the 70s. I remember seeing it when I was a little kid. But yeah. It says this lady had gave birth to this little baby, and they weren't expecting it to be some monster. It comes out and it's killing everybody. Crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy. Looks like Cyrax though. What else we got here? My birthday's coming up here on the 15th. My birthday, 15th of July. Here we go. Happy birthday, bitches! Oh my God. Hard to believe I'm only 59 years old. I might as well tell everyone. 59. 59. Brings up something else. Might as well talk about it now. As I've mentioned in other videos, I don't know who's seen it, but I need to have knee replacement surgery on both legs. I'm going to do the right one first on the 14th of August. 14th of August. So it's still about a month away. Do a total knee replacement. So my knees are in pretty damn bad shape. It's to the point now where if I don't have something done at this point, if I let it go, eventually, three, maybe 4 years from now, maybe not even that long, probably won't be able to do it. It's to the point now where I shuffle around my house. I shuffle around my house. I get out, if I have to go to the store, a lot of times I ride around on the little, mobility scooters, or if I'm brave, I walk around with a shopping cart because I can lean on it. But, if I'm in there, if I'm on my feet for a half hour, I'm done for the day. That's it. It's that bad. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything, but all this has put a financial burden on me. I have medical insurance, but this has left me unable to work. And I was going to throw up my Cash App link. I'm sorry, I should not eat on camera. I was going to throw up my Cash App link, and if anybody feels generous and has a few dollars to spare, if you could, send it my way, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know what I can do to pay people back, other than keep making these sloppy videos about Cyrax and the others. Here is a let's see, I'm trying to shrink it down here. Here's an X-ray of my leg. This one was actually taken probably about a year ago, and you can see the space in between the joints. It's narrowing. Well, more updated X-ray shows that it's bone on bone now. When I stand on it, the bones rub together. There's no cartilage left. It's pretty bad both legs, and it hurts like hell for me to walk. Sometimes it hurts when I'm just laying around. So I gotta have the surgery done. Good thing I do have medical insurance. I don't know if I said that already, but I do have medical insurance, so most of it should be paid for. Might be a couple things, some things that I might need after the surgery. I don't know. The recovery time, can be, from what I've heard, anywhere 2 to 3 months to completely heal, and then they'll do the other leg. I was at the point, anyways, where I wasn't working full time. I was just doing. I've always held a job. I've always held actual real 9 to 5 jobs. Where you hit a time clock. I worked 15 years, 16, maybe close to 17 years at one factory. Worked another 13 at another factory. Worked a few years in the department store. Last couple years, I've just worked doing like Instacart deliveries, gig work, making deliveries for like Walmart, grocery deliveries, stuff like that. But it's gotten to the point where I can't even do that anymore. I don't know why I'm telling everyone my life story here, all my personal things. I'm just trying. I don't want people to think I'm a lazy Cyrax bum, because I'm not. You know, I'm not one of these lolcows. I've always worked. You know, what was I gonna say? I just don't want people to think that. But I'm walking around now with a cane. Yep. I got my grandpa's cane here. This actually cane here. Actually, I don't use this one because I don't want nothing to happen. It's hand carved, and my grandpa used it. I mean, he died 50 years ago. So you can imagine how old this cane is. Caught my dog one day trotting around with it in her mouth. But yeah, that's life. Plus I do have a few other medical problems. I have slight heart issue. I forget what it's called. Several different anomalies with my heart. Yeah, bad high blood pressure. They seem to have just gotten it under control recently, changing my medicine up. I want to get back in shape. I look at myself now and I realize this is the last chance. I got to lose some of this weight. I wasn't always like this. It wasn't until probably my mid-40s that I really started putting on the weight. I want to get back in shape. I want to lose this weight. And with my knees like they are, I can't get out and walk. My dad, I don't know if I've mentioned all this. So I've re-recorded this video 3 or 4 times. My dad, up till the time he was 65, 66, 67, he'd get out, he'd walk every day, he would walk like 1 or 2 miles a day. It was crazy, He would get out, he would walk in the pool. He'd get out and he would walk, I want to be able to do that. I don't want to be out there rolling up and down the same path he did in a wheelchair. Yeah, I just, getting older sucks. But, like I was saying, most of my medical bills will be paid, but being unable to work, all my other day-to-day stuff, utilities, stuff like that, it's going to be harder to pay. Certain things like internet may have to go. And I would hate that. No internet, and I can't keep up with Cyrax. Can't make these videos. So, if anybody out there feels generous and has it, if you could, donate to my Cash App, I really would appreciate it. Don't eat on camera. My Cash App, $, I think they all start with the word $, Zoodmaster. I'll put a link in the whatever it's called, comments or whatever, the video description. Alright, let me get my leg off here. Enough about my problems. Let's talk about Cyrax's problems. There. I don't know. Let me find a few more pictures of the boy and we'll call it a day. And the guy thinks he's a rock star. Thinks he's a rock star. Let's see here. Look at that. His teeth. I know my teeth are fucked up. I've missing several teeth up front. I'm sure some of you noticed it. About 5 years ago, I had all this dental work done. When I was younger, I got my teeth rearranged a few times, doing stupid stunts and playing sports and stuff. Anyways, they started falling out when I got old. What was I trying to say? About 5 years ago, I had it all fixed. Got a nice partial to put up there to replace them, and it all just it didn't last no time. It all just came apart, fell apart. It was like, so after I get my knees fixed, I want to find a decent dentist and get my teeth fixed. Ain't no sense of going around looking like a. It doesn't bother me too much, but it's not like I've been. People see stuff like that and they think, "Oh, you're on drugs." I brush my teeth. I do stuff like that. Hey, at least I don't look like that. Yeah, I want to get my teeth fixed, but first things first. I got a lot of other stuff to take care of first. Yeah. Let's see. So he's still got all those scabs on his head? I haven't noticed that. Those scabs are beautiful. Look at that. God, can you imagine? Looks like a raccoon attacked the top of his head. What on earth? He just keeps digging away at it. Eventually, he's going to hit his skull. It's going to get infected. I don't think anything could kill him. He's bound to have had so many damn infections and nothing's killed him. It doesn't make sense. How could he not died from some of this shit? I mean, from his mouth here, this stuff here on his head. Remember he was talking about, my legs are falling off. Well, that's me now. My legs are falling off. I want to die. I gotta. What the hell was that shit he was talking about? It was just some stupid dry skin rash. He was trying to make it sound like it was a terminal illness. But yeah, eczema or something like that. He's such a baby. I don't understand it. All you have to do, Cyrax, is stop posting shit online. All you gotta do. Just go away. You go away, all this ends. That's all you gotta do, man. Here, we got a good one here. I don't know who's old enough to remember these. I don't know who's old enough to remember the old piss trials. When you would go to like a baseball stadium, it's kind of probably disappeared around late 70s, early to mid 80s. They started phasing them out. And instead of urinals, you go to like a baseball stadium or a arena, stuff like that, where you'd have a lot of men there. Maybe old factories. Seems like I've even seen a couple schools years ago with these. But look at our boy laying in it. That's a piss trough. It's, guys go up and they just line up and piss in them. It's kind of got a slight slant, and you can see the drain there. And, kind of has water that comes down every now and then and kind of flushes it, clean it a little bit. And our boy here, he thought, hey, this smells nice. Let me get in here. Oh, God. Yeah, I remember those going to like that. Yeah, well, that's it. I gotta go. My friend just pulled up. Storming outside, people. Gotta go. Later.